Good morning, students. Welcome you all to the next tutorial of visualizing solid shape. In this tutorial, we are going to start with the assignment of the chapter visualizing solid shape. So let's proceed with that. So first question is, which figure is formed only if the height of the cube is increased or decreased? Suppose beta this is your cube. If you increase the height, means if you increase only height, then which figure you are getting? Then it will become a cuboid. Question number 2 is, you have given f and v that is equal to 9 and edges are 16. So the question is, can a polyhedron have vertices 9, faces 9 and edges 16? So similar type of question we have discussed in the exercise 10.3 also. So for this you will verify Euler's formula. If these vertices, faces and edges will satisfy the Euler's formula, that means polyhedron is possible, otherwise not. So Euler's formula is F plus V is equal to E plus 2. So for the verification, you will solve left hand side and right hand side separately. So let's separate them and write left hand side and right hand side. Now put the values. Vertices and faces are 9 plus 9, that is 18, and edges here are 16 plus 2, that is again 18. So at the end you will write left hand side is equal to right hand side. So yes, polyhedron is possible, or you can say it is possible to draw a polyhedron with these faces, vertices and edges. So next question is beta, in question number 3, you have given faces as 12, vertices 12, faces 20, vertices 12, and here we want to find the number of edges. So for this, you will again use the same formula, that is Euler's formula, that you will write first, that is F plus V is equal to E plus 2. If you want to shift this plus E on the left hand side, you can write the formula in this manner also, F plus V minus E is equal to 2. So both the ways are correct. Now use the formula. I am using this. Faces are 20, vertices are 12, edges you have to find. So I have written E at the place of edges. Now add them, that is 32 minus 2 is equal to E. So here E will be your 30. So number of edges that we are getting is 30. Question number 4. But in question number 4, you have given 6 parts, and out of these 6 parts, cone, cylinder, pentagonal prism, pentagonal pyramid and sphere we have already discussed in the introduction, so that you will see from there. And only one part is pending, that is your third part, that is tetrahedron. So for the tetrahedron, you have to write the number of edges, faces and vertices. Now firstly, let's discuss what is tetrahedron. But tetrahedron is another name of your triangular pyramid. It is another name of triangular pyramid. Now, in case of triangular pyramid, you all know that the name is triangular pyramid. So it is clear from the name itself that in the base of pyramid you have a triangle, and you will take a vertex here. You will join this vertex with the all vertices of this triangle. So this is your triangular pyramid. And tetrahedron is a triangular pyramid if only all the triangles formed here are equilateral triangle. So this is not your, all these are not equilateral triangles. So this is a triangular pyramid but not tetrahedron. So in case of tetrahedron, you will take all the triangle as equilateral. So for this you will make little bit bigger triangle. So in this manner you will get all the triangles equal. That will be your tetrahedron. So tetrahedron is another name for triangular pyramid if all the triangles in a triangular pyramid are equilateral only. Now here you have to write the number of faces, vertices and edges. So faces, vertices and edges are same as in case of triangular pyramid, but just the difference is that the triangles formed here are equilateral triangle. So you can count the number of faces, and in case of triangular pyramid you all know about the formula n plus 1, and edges are 2n, and the number of side in the base is 3. In case of triangle we have 3 side, so if you put 3 here, 3 plus 1 is 4, 3 plus 1 is 4, and double of 3 is your 6. And if you want to count faces 1, 2, 3 and the one triangle at the back side, that will be your 4 faces. Now vertices are 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 4 vertices are there. And in case of edges, you will count all the line segment. So in the base you have triangle, it is composed of 3 line segment. So 3 edges are there in the base and remaining 3 edges are there on the upper triangles. So in this case you have 6 edges. So that's it for the tetrahedron. So tetrahedron is a triangular pyramid only if all the triangles in the triangular pyramid are equilateral triangle. In the next question, beta, you have to write down the number of edges of each of the following. So the first part is your cube. So in case of cube, you will draw the cube first. Then you will count the number of edges, and if you just want to directly write the number of edges, you can. It's not compulsory to draw the triangle, but I'm just drawing it for your practice, because in the exam the question can come like this: draw the cube and write the number of edges. So count the number of edges: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and your 12. So number of edges are 12. So the second part is triangular prism. But in case of the prism, you all know that the upper face and the lower face is same, and it is clear from the name that you have to draw triangular prism. So you will draw a triangle at the upper face as well as at the lower face. Then you will join the respective vertex of this, and in this manner you will get triangular prism. I have drawn it in the horizontal manner. If you want to draw in vertical manner, you can draw. It's again very easy. Now join the vertex and you will get triangular prism. Now you have to write the number of edges. So count the number of edges. 3 sides are there in the upper face, 3 sides are there in the lower face, and 3 lines are there. So total edges are your 9. Next is your rectangular pyramid, and from the name rectangle is given in here. So you will draw a rectangle in the base and you will join each by the vertex, one common vertex at the top, and in this manner you will get a rectangular pyramid. So count the number of edges: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So number of edges are 8. Now next is your tetrahedron that we have just discussed in the previous question. Now tetrahedron is again a triangular pyramid with all its faces equilateral triangle. If you want to draw tetrahedron like this, you can draw. This is the net of your tetrahedron. In this case all the triangles are equal, they are equilateral triangle. Now count the number of edges. Now if you join this, if you combine all the upper faces, you will get a tetrahedron in this manner. Now count the number of edges, because if you join all these vertices here, they will join at one single point, that is this common vertex, and these edges will combine with one another. So you can't count the number of edges from this net, you have to count the number of edges from this figure. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So number of edges are your 6. Question number 7 is, beta, in question number 7, can a polyhedron have its faces 3 triangles? Is it possible to draw a polyhedron with 3 triangles? If you take 3 triangles like this, then you can't combine them. As you have just seen in the previous question, that for drawing a tetrahedron, or you can say triangular pyramid, we need 4 triangles. At least 4 triangles, 4 faces are compulsory to draw a polyhedron. So it's not possible for us to draw a polyhedron with the 3 triangles. So you will write here, no, it is not possible to draw a polyhedron with the 3 triangles. Now the second part is it possible to draw a polyhedron with 4 triangles? So you can write, yes, we can draw a polyhedron with 4 triangles, that is triangular pyramid. So beta, it's compulsory to have at least 4 faces for drawing any pyramid or prism. For drawing a pyramid only. It's not possible to draw a prism with the 4 triangles are not there in case of prism. In case of prism, we have all parallelograms in the literal faces. So it's only possible for us to draw a triangular pyramid in case of triangles. Now the third part is it possible for us to have the faces a square and 4 triangles? A square is there and 4 triangles are there. So is it possible for us to have these as the faces for a polyhedron? Yes, if you join all these, you will get a square pyramid. You will get a square pyramid. So you will write here, you will draw the square pyramid. So you will write the answer. Yes, it is possible for us to have the faces a square and 4 triangle, and that is your square pyramid. Next question is, beta, what is the least number of planes that can enclose a solid and name the solid? I have just told you that for drawing a polyhedron, we need minimum number of 4 sides to draw a polyhedron, or you can say polygonal base we need. So the answer of this question is least number of planes are 4. Planes means faces. Least number of faces that we need are 4. And name the solid. So the name of the solid is your triangular pyramid. If you take all the faces as equilateral triangle, then the name will become tetrahedron. Beta, in the next question, you have given a polygon whose vertices are 12, faces are 8, and you have to find the number of edges. This similar type of question we have discussed in the exercise also and in the beginning of this assignment also. So we are not going to do this. That is your homework. And similarly, question number 10. In question number 10, you have given edges as 30, vertices as 20, and you have to find the number of faces. So that is again same. You will use the same formula here. So these 2 questions are homework, and rest even number of questions you will do in the homework also. So with this, beta, we have completed our assignment of the chapter. So see you in the next video. Have a nice day.